Well, I'm going to interject. You say about Scottish Championship being rubbish. Forster was really good, but in League One, and we wanted him, back. So
do you know why the Scottish League's rubbish? Because of the bloke that's in charge of it, Neil
Doncaster.
I just wanted to bring that in.
A boo.
Well, the thing is, though,
a buoy. Sebastian Boo.
Emmanuel Aboué.
The thing is, though, is that being a Scot, I know full well the Scottish football.
Jimmy, you aren't Scottish.
Well, I have a Scottish background, and that's good enough for me.
You do. You have a Scottish flag behind you.
I've got an Irish and Italian background.
Well, exactly. It's good enough for me. Scotland, though, are poor because they do not have any money behind them. It's as simple as that.
Never a true word spoken. Scotland are poor because they don't have any money.
Seriously,
because they spend it all on Mars bars and whisk
and crack.
The long and short of it is that
like the Scottish lady we spoke to yesterday.
She
was a tramp in Norwich.
She said,
everyone knows about the
"Oh,
Scottish.
who are you playing today?" And I said, "We're playing Cardiff City." Oh, aye.
You'll win then.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what she said.
Yeah.
I'd like to bring up my retards of the week again.
Retard,
yes.
Retard of the week.
Retards of the week that we had this week. We had a few. Well, Matt Morris for a start.
Yeah.
Says he with.
Well, what was that though?
Retard of the week jingle.
Oh, that's from
Retard of the week.
Oh, that's from what do we call it? What's his name?
Retard of the week. Retard of the week.
What's his name? Thingy, bald head bloke.
No one knows.
No, right.
It's not Harry Hill. Harry Hill doesn't do a retard of the week.
Yes, he does.
Yeah. On TV, but he doesn't do retard of the week.
Who's the retard of the week?
Well, retard of the week was a gentleman that came and spoke. Well, he wasn't a gentleman, he was just a twat.
And if there are any retards watching, don't
worry about it.
We do apologise.
We're sorry you're retarded.
No
offence, you can't help it.
We have to pay for you, though.
Yeah. Jimmy. Oh. Anyway, bloke came up to us the other day. I was holding my programme up in the air like this.
Yeah.
Get your programmes. Are they free? No, they're not free, mate. Well, how much are they? £3. Why are they so expensive? That's how much they cost. Then he just walks and he goes, well, I don't want... And they tried to steal one out of the box.
How did you try and steal it?
By just walking behind me. And when I was watching it. And I shouted he was a fucking retard, and he turned to me like he wanted to fight, looked, and then just walked off.
Well, the thing was is that we work in tandem, so I was selling one, and Dan was selling one.
That's Candy, mate. Candy washing machine.
Candy shut years ago.
Tandem. And
Tandem. That's somewhere in the Middle East.
Working
Helmand Province.
Working in tandem. And Dan was then saying as well. And this bloke literally went behind him. And I said, Dan, what are you doing? Oh, and he's just
my favourite man of the week. And I need to take some pictures next time we're up on the pitch. We're going to take some pictures up on the pitch next week of our favourite retards that buy office. He came down. He just walked down the alley from where by Carrow Tower on the old walls. Just with a couple of bits of tree.
Yes.
just wandered off.
That's right. We had somebody drive past shouting out, "Oh, who are you playing today?" And I said, Cardiff City.
Did they say ahoy you're playing today?
Cardiff City.
Cardiff.
Cardiff.
They were Bristol Rovers fans.
Indeed.
One of the things that we did notice as well, though, is that we had a lot of Cardiff fans come up to us by programmes, and none of them were Welsh. None of them were Welsh.
Well, they still think Bristol's the capital of Wales.
Do they?
Yeah.
But it used to be.
The scholars have done.
Well, to be honest, the only indigenous people of England
good word.
Indeed.
live in the south of Wales and Cornwall and Devon.
Right. Yes, that's quite right.
And they are the only indigenous people to this country.
That's quite right.
We're not. We're all a bunch of bastards, basically.
Danes and...
Well, we're not necessarily Danes. Well, if you're an Angle, you're not Dane, are you? You're from Northern Europe, from France and Germany. So you're not a Norse because then you'd be from Denmark or
Norway.
Norway.
Talk about Norwich for a little bit.
Well, no, me and Jimmy just commented on the fact of the
indigenous
people of this country.
Yes, we're fourth in goal
league.
difference. But the key thing
2 points off the top.
Game in hand.
Second.
No, still 5 points from the top. But the key thing is, though, is we have a game in hand over Swansea, so 2 points clear, but we can go 1 point ahead of them. My monkey's gone. Oh no! It's not on the sofa.
Leave it. Just leave it.
It's gone. Oh no! It's gone.
Monkey's gone.
It's drunk. But
that'll look good.
Drunk monkey.
The monkey's committed. The monkey is so pissed off with this podcast, commit suicide by doing a backflip.
But the key thing is, though, so we do have that game in hand, and it'll put us 1 point clear of Swansea. So
there we go.
And goal difference is 10, 9 and 8. It is that tight.
10
What
on
about
8.
what do you think of Aaron Wilbraham?
Shit.
Shit.
He's doing
He
better.
came on, played
He's
well
doing
yesterday.
better. He's doing better. I'd rather sign the yak. I'd feed the yak.
An actual yak,
Although the yak.
like an American buffalo kind of creature.
Like Yakubu. Well, yaks would be from Asia.
We couldn't afford
But
Alright, we couldn't afford Cuba, could we?
no, but I'd rather sign Sean Goater and I could have fed the goat.
Well, I thought he played well.
I think he's played better than
Both of them.
the previous 2-3 games. He's adjusted.
Oh,
He's going to have time to adjust.
He
to
will
the pace of
improve
it. Yeah.
because any player that Lambert and Colbass buy, they've improved
Well,
as a player.
I think he's on a par with the signing of Rose. Do you remember Rose last season?
I remember
Michael
Rose last week. Last week?
Last week.
Oh.
He was there last week. No, he started off well. He scored that blinding goal, didn't he? Where he belted it across the air.
Debut goal.
And it was shit after that. We never really saw him again. I'm
Yeah.
glad we didn't sign. One thing I do want to bring up, the signing of Tierney, okay? The signing of Brighton the other day. Doesn't mean the end of Adam Jury. His next season, he signed a year contract. He's got his testimonial. Is that it for Adam Jury? Do you think?
Well, Drew is in the twilight of his career,
Yeah, but-
so obvious answer to that is yes.
So Lambert's
Of
looking
course
to the
it is.
future,
Of course it
which
is.
is good. The thing is, as well, with Stephen Smith being announced, that Lambert will let him go.
Yeah, we bought Turney not because Drury is on the way, on the wind down. We bought him because Stephen Smith is obviously on the way out.
You say at the end of that, Smith won't get in at the club now unless Jury, Tierney, and Lappin are injured.
Speaking of Lappin, did mention this earlier. I want to make the point of Sermon and Lansbury, as good as they've looked and pretty football and everything, good technical players. Lappin continues to come on and do the business.
He does the job, doesn't
He
he?
came on and started dropping some bombs and
Yeah.
putting a great
It's
cross.
the thing.
Again, what was the game where Lappin came on for like the last 5 minutes, whipped in a cross and we scored. And the same game, Sermon had like 85 minutes and created nothing.
I think you're talking to Simon and Lansbury. They're the players that can play where Wes can play at the top of the diamond.
But are they creating anything? They're not. And Lappin comes on, bang.
Let's think
Cross,
back. Okay, we're going to be negative about Lansbury because he didn't create much in this game. His first game that he played for the club, a couple of games he played before he got injured, he was being creative. It was good to have him there because him and Wes could swap positions.
Yeah.
And I think it's going to be the same when Sermon. Lansbury's a temporary measure in the respect until Sermon comes back. Is that it's good to have the fact that two players that can swap position in that diamond. So it's something different. So Wes can go out to the left. Sermon can go up top, or Lansbury can go at the top, or you can have them swap round again. So it offers something different for people to think about. Because the diamond has become a bit obvious to teams, so Lambert's had to try and change it a bit, and that's why he's brought different players in that can actually interchange positions. It's like Crofts and Fox can swap positions in that side of the diamond as well.
I think
that is brilliant.
Final point about Lappin, the general consensus seems to be if we've got Sermon fit, and if Lansbury's here all season and Wes, Lappin would be in the team. But the point I'm making is that Lappin has contributed so many assists. He comes off the bench, whips in across and we score. He's done it several times.
One thing I'd say is the two sides of that diamond, the two players I'd rather see in it, rather than Crofts, rather than Fox, rather than Sermon, is Lappin and Smith.
On the left.
Now, Lappin and Smith on the left and the right hand side of that diamond because of the energy that they bring to the team. Because you notice when Smith came on yesterday, how much it changed the team as well. And at the end of the day, having Lappin and Smith there, Lappin especially, brings more energy to the team. It makes the team look more solid as well. That's the other thing. We've got the creativity, but you need some solidness to the team.
I think.
Well, we need to wrap it up. Sorry to cut you off there, Jimmy. I know you were thinking about that for about 4.5 minutes because we've been speaking for the last 10.
Very quickly, don't forget to come and watch Norwich United tomorrow night.
Yes, the first
Hot
Norwich derby, the first competitive Norwich derby.
Tickets are available,
Yes,
£4.
£4
on the door.
Free if you're down at night.
Okay.
£4, 7:30 kickoff.
Well, we need to wrap it up now, James, so shut up. This has been, we'll say goodbye. It's been the first Huckerbys Boots video podcast. We hope you liked it. We'll be back hopefully next weekend after the Sheffield United game.
Yeah. Me and Jimmy will be back on the Mardle on Monday.
Yes, indeed, so yes.
Thanks for watching.
Cheers.
And we'll see you soon.